Hi, this is Simon from Fingers on Plastic, and in this video I'm going to talk about some of the video games I played in 2019. It's not so much a top 10, but the last one is going to be my game of the year. So, let's start with one that was... Let's talk about Anthem for a moment. So, when the trailers first came for Anthem, I was really excited for it, and I thought it looked great. Then when I played it, a few problems emerged. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the story. I liked that it had potential. I think Anthem was all potential all the way through, and then it ended without really, seizing its moment. I like the flight mechanics. Excuse me. The shooting was good. It was all okay, and then it ended, and then the roadmap disappeared, and it's been a bit of a disaster, really, hasn't it? But Anthem, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. It was one of those things I sort of want to play it more, but it's better when you play it with people and not really anyone's playing anymore. If somebody has an Xbox and wishes to join me on any of these games, please do so. I shall make my gamer tag appear. I'd like to pat myself on the back for giving myself some editing to do. The Division 2. Again, I really liked the first Division. I played to death. I really enjoyed it. And Division 2 is more of the same. So again, I enjoyed it. I didn't keep playing it. It just sort of fizzled away. Excuse me. It just sort of fizzled away, really. It didn't, it's in my list. It's still on my hard drive, and I look at it and I think, oh, I could play that. And then I don't. Gears 5. Loved the story. A definite sort of... I really enjoyed Gears 5. I know it's been getting hammered online because of what it does with the multiplayer. But to be honest, I've never really been into Gears multiplayer. So it hasn't really affected me. I had a little go here and there, and I like Horde, but it doesn't bother me. It was the story I was about, and I really enjoyed it. I liked the open world bits. I think the problem with the new sort of, Gears 4, Gears 5, etc., is that it's hanging on people's love of Marcus, Dom, Coltrane and Baird, and the Locust. And of course Gears 4 and 5 hasn't really got that, but it's going back. Like, the most interesting part of Gears 5 is the bit when you're back in the New Hope facility and learning all about the Locust is confirmed. I've actually done that bit again to watch it, and it's really cool. But no, I liked it, and I know a lot of people didn't, but it was good. Far Cry New Dawn. It's no big secret that Ubisoft games are sort of amalgamating and merging into one big sort of pot. But I like it. And I really enjoyed Far Cry New Dawn. It was colourful, it was bright, it was fun to play. I enjoyed the story. It was... I don't want to use the word harmless, because that doesn't sound like, yay, our game was harmless. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a nice game. Bit of nostalgia. Halo Reach was remastered and re-released, and on Game Pass. I love Reach. I really enjoy the story again. I like my engaging story and campaigns. It's my wheelhouse for video games. Really. When you can get engaged in a story and you can sort of come out of your own life, and more on this in a moment. But and Reach it's I like my sci-fi. I enjoyed the campaign for this is a disaster. For goodness sake. Cats, Alexas, anybody else want to run any interference? I can't even remember what I was saying. Halo Reach, good. Rage 2. Clearly designed initially to be Mad Max 2, but I loved it. It was great. It was stupid. It was fun. Again, it was just... I don't think it did particularly well, which is a shame, but I absolutely loved Rage 2. It's funny, in a world where so many games are too long, like I never finished Assassin's Creed Odyssey because it just kept going. I never got to finishing it. But Rage 2 was one of those games where I actually remember I said to a friend afterwards, I wish it was longer. Well, mate, you might know. If you want to cuddle, come here. I'm not reaching over there to cuddle you. Come on. Honestly, there hasn't been one entry on this list that's gone to plan so far. I'm going to have to edit the crap out of this. Thank you very much. Borderlands 3. Borderlands 2 was one of those games that was probably going to be my game of the decade. If I look back on the decade as a whole, I would say Borderlands 2 was probably my go-to game. I've played it so many times, and everything about it was just, there. So Borderlands 3 came out, and it's exactly what I wanted it to be. It's more of the same. It hasn't messed with the formula. It's added like a little things you can hop onto ledges, but other than that, it's crazy characters. The only thing that really bothered me was I liked Axton and his turrets, and although I've got Zane with his, can do a clone, he wasn't a turret guy, really. And I don't know, and there was no even word of what happened to him so far that I could find. So, yeah. But overall, I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm still playing it. I still pop in, like they just did the Moxies DLC, which I enjoyed. Yeah, really good stuff. Last but not least, my game of the year. It's got to be the Outer Worlds. I loved it. I thought it was perfect. It was exactly what I want in a video game. I got to do my spaceship. I got to fly around doing missions with people. I got to get a crew. More, please. It's funny because the game, it has a start, a middle, and an end. And not once did it ask me for more money whilst I was playing it. I think there's going to be some DLC, which I will definitely get. Amazing game. I mean, let's be honest, 2019 has been the year, I think, that greed has really taken over gaming. Microtransactions, can we still call them microtransactions when some of them are £99.99? That's not micro, that's ridiculous. And, really needs to be knocked on the head. But people still buy these things. Whilst people are paying for these things, and I'm getting preachy, it won't stop. I mean, EA got taken a little bit back with Battlefront 2, which is now a great game. I play it with Matt from Toy Therapy, which reminds me, Matt, we need to, kill each other again. But when it first came out, it didn't have much content, and everything was money. And you get mobile games, like I said, they want £100 per whatever. People are paying it, so it's not going to go away. And I don't know, I think it's affected my love of gaming a little bit this year. That everything, it's like there's a Rage 2, it's got DLC, but I can't figure out how to get it without having to get the in-game currency. I just want to be like, go to the store, get the extra story stuff, do it, and I'll do it, but you have to get it. And then it leaves you with an uneven amount. I hate stuff like that. But the Outer Worlds squashed all that for one beautiful moment of gaming. It's a game, I'm going to start it again very soon. And I want to play it 3 times because I sort of went middle of the road and did bits and bobs and clearly made some mistakes and missed bits out. And I want to do one playthrough where I'm just going to be a bad guy and murder everyone, and then I want to go through and be like a super goodie and help everybody. Anyway, they were my games of 2019. It's been a mixed bag of a year. So what games have you been playing? What do you agree with my list? Disagree with my list? Please leave comments below. Apart from you, Dave. That's right, you. I'm looking at you, little Dave, who will say things just to sort of not be a dick. But yeah, you're not welcome in my comments. All right, thank you very much.
Fingers on plastic.